why it keeps getting higher.
Yeah. No, but in regards to this game, yeah, sure. Hellraisers versus Pro, it's going to be Inferno. I actually think it's probably the best map that we're going to be able to see here for these two teams. It's going to be close, but I actually do favor Virtus Pro in this matchup.
Right, so are you on the Virtus Plow train? Are they going to completely destroy Hellraisers, or is it going to be, a little bit more close?
I actually think the Hellraisers has actually been looking a bit shaky this whole tournament. Yeah, sure, Virtus Pro lost to Penta as well, but Hellraisers have not been looking that good. I actually didn't see who won the knife.
That ended up being I skipped on it just as you said that.
Yeah, so did I.
God.
Okay.
All right, that's.
But
amazing.
I'm gonna say this. So if Virtus Pro, actually we see it right here. Okay. Give me. Okay.
So it ends up being Hellraisers.
Okay, Hellraisers.
Right?
Okay, so I'm actually gonna say that Hellraiser will probably get a few more rounds on the board than I had initially thought. I still think that Virtus Pro will plow through their T side, probably 7 or 8 rounds, switching over to the CT side. Probably, I'm gonna say 16-11 Virtus Pro.
16-11. All right. I just had this feeling all along that VP were going to come off really, really strong on this map. But you're right. Now that they get started T side, that may change my mind a little bit. I was going to say if they'd started CT side, I would have said 16-8.
Yeah, I was actually going to have it a little bit more.
But I could be on that bus somewhere in between, somewhere there as well. I don't know. I mean, I guess it is also a slightly, it's not an unfair matchup, but it's, we're comparing Hellraisers, and we think Hellraisers, I don't know now, I don't yet think about the new lineup. So I just think, well, Hellraisers versus Pro, that could be like a really close match, but the fact that they have 2 new people in the team is going to take a while. Even on a map like Inferno that everyone kind of knows how to play, it's still going to be a little bit different for them. Yeah,
and especially looking at like the past 2 games that they had this tournament, very shaky, and then they are playing a team like Virtus Pro on a map like Inferno. I have a hard time seeing that they will actually win this game. They can still make it close. They can make it even. If they win some crucial rounds, sure, they might end up winning. But overall, I think VP is the better team, and they should be the winners out of this game.
I mean, there is a lot of potential here. We saw that Kucha was really slow to start when they were playing the first time around against Penta. He missed that crucial first shot in the 4th round. If that doesn't happen this time around, if Doja keeps playing at a really reasonable level, and I mean, Flamey is a big name in CIS Counter-Strike for a really good reason, but we just haven't seen him really come on fire yet. But if that happens, I would say an upset is not completely out of the question. Hellraisers could win. But it's just, I think the odds are stacked heavily against them.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, we were talking about Kurtzer. I actually think that Inferno is probably by far his best map. He used to be extremely good at it when he was holding mid, but this was back in the day, in the beginning of CSGO. Like, the mid area was Kucher's place. It was his playground.
I've seen it on Cash as well, play really well, but you're right. Those are some really good maps for him. So, starting off, what kind of, like, do you want to see Hellraisers try and play their standard game on the CT side, standard setup, or are they so much an underdog that they should really try and like completely switch up the game?
I actually think they should start off with actually playing pretty standard, a bit defensively, I should say, because Virtus Pro, we didn't see that much on Mirage. They were playing very defensive, very passive on their T side, but they're normally a very aggressive team, and I think that's what we're going to see here on Inferno, a very aggressive Virtus Pro. And then for Hellraiser's counter, just hold your positions, wait for them. They will probably run through smokes and with a few flashes. Just see what they have in their arsenal first, and then if you see them, okay, they're still playing slow, sure, do a little bit of random pushing, try and get an entry, catch Virtus Pro off guard, just get that momentum going.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, once VP gets to go to the CT side, I'm looking forward to seeing how good Neo is going to be on the B-bomb side, because he can be really scary. I don't know why some players have it. We know another guy named Freiburg sometimes does pretty well on B. So, I mean, I don't know how it works. Some players are just really good at holding specific positions, and Neo has like a talent for that.
Yeah, especially on B, on Inferno, he's actually really good over there. And then, like you were saying as well, you have Pasha in the middle. Also, if he's on fire, it's very difficult to penetrate the Virtus Pro defense. And it's just a matter of, well, now they start on the T side for Virtus Pro. So it's just about, for Hellraisers, just to get as many CT rounds here as possible so they can actually switch over. And even if they have an issue on the T side, they can still rely on the the many rounds they got from the CT side.
First blood was actually a flashbang hitting Adrian for 1 damage, so now it's started and it looks like they're going to try and speed up behind it. Are they going to run through the smoke here? And actually you see Virtus.pro, they realized that smoke was going to happen before it even went down. What's worth noting is that Hellraisers actually only have 1 armor and everybody else has either, well, a defuse kit or a bunch of grenades. So they are not really well equipped to sort of man-fight Virtus.pro in a Glock battle, but they're really well equipped to buy time, and if they get up close and bunch up here, the HE grenades could do wonder, and VP are going to try and make their way through now that the first smoke is cleared. One jumping in towards CT, Spawn, Flamey looking for the shot, but he's going to go down to Byali. Angel drops as well, and that's a near-perfect take. Taz turning into a perfect take for Virtus.pro. Hellraisers unable to stop that.
Yeah, actually, that was a really good pistol round from Virtus.pro. They rushed Banana, acting like, okay, we're just going to rush in B, just wasting a bunch of nades from Hellraisers. Went down mid, wasted even more nades, and then after I just decided to go in B.
Yeah, Pasha gonna find a double kill. Now they're just gonna go and fight Dosha. They might as well then. Pasha ends up with a triple. It's gonna be VP taking the pistol round.
Yeah, but like, just to continue on that thought, basically what they did at VP, I don't know if they knew that Hellraisers like to buy a lot of nades, but doing the strat that they did, rushing B first, Hellraisers wasted, I think, 3 nades into like 2 flashes and 1 smoke. They won't go middle. Hellraisers waste another 2-3 nades. By the time they actually went B, they had no nades left for, say, retaking the bomb side or whatever. So that was actually a very good pistol round from Virtus.pro.
That worked out really well for them. And it's hard with your Hellraisers. I mean, they got the information that a bunch of people were coming up Banana, so in their minds, they're thinking, well, great, now's the time to put up the smoke. But you know, VP, they did push so early that they could easily wait for it to be gone. 2 grenades purchased this time for Hellraisers. Only armor on Dosha, which is actually a little bit interesting. But they have a lot of pistols, and the grenades didn't really do much damage. VP, again, checking all over the place, and they have 2 MAC-10s.
Yeah, I mean, actually, just looking at Hellraisers buy, this is so typical Hellraisers. Not really coordinated in any way. Some people buy Deagles, P250s, some people buy armor. It just doesn't look coordinated at all.
Oh, good shot coming in there from Kucher, and also Adrian took a kill on Taz. They're going for a little bit more. And there is a body shot going in on Pasha. It does so much damage, that Deagle, even if you just hit people in the chest with it. Pasha charging around the corner. Got to be careful and check the site here. There is one hiding inside. Pasha could be going down, and he will fall to Dosha. Byali might be next in line, but he's controlling the spray so well. Gets the kill with the Glock in the end. That was a little bit risky, a little bit scary. VP come out on top. Yeah,
good eco from Hellraisers. You saw there again. I don't know what's going on, but VP there as well. They were very spread out. They weren't really working as a group. That's why Hellraisers managed to get all of like the 3 kills. Sure, Virtus.pro managed to actually win the round, but lost so many weapons, and that's because they weren't playing together. They weren't helping each other.
We're into the 3rd round here. We do see a CSET 75, which I mean obviously was sort of halfway rebuffed and. Has become more popular since that rebuff. But, I mean, there's a big spread in pistols. I mean, people are using all kinds of pistols these days, so it's nice to see it in there, see if Flamey's going to be the guy to make a difference with it. This time, VP seems to be at least a little bit more grouped up in the middle here.
Yeah, and I think they learned their lesson. But just to say that Dosha actually, with the entry on Snax.
Snax, he wanted to go back to school again, see if he could be taught a little bit more. It's so dangerous giving up all these rounds here, especially because if Hellraisers win the 4th round and you've lost so many in the anti-eco here, it's not going to be fun at all. Dosha taking a fight long range. Pasha very nearly goes down. He's going to make it around the corner, but they got to get a clean entrance into B here. They can't really lose anyone going in, or that's going to be horrendous. Neo picking off 1, and yeah, they spotted the guy in coils as well, so they're going to be all right here. And the retake, I mean, is it worth playing for the retake, or is it better just to get exit kills?
I mean, when you only have pistols, like Adam was doing there, he takes over Banana, which you basically just want to cut off so they can't save their weapons. So you just want to play here, passive style, let them come to you. If you manage to kill one, great. Or just at least have them blow up by the bomb, just to lose that extra money that they might be saving from actually keeping the guns.
He's going to run away with the AK, in fact. He feels like that's a good investment. I mean, it is 3,200 equipment value, and he has on himself right now. That's going to be really decent.
Yeah, and you actually saw there, because Flamey, he only had 1.9k, so he's been buying a lot of weapons. So he can actually afford to drop the AK if he wanted to, just to buy an M4 for himself, or vice versa.
And now the big question is, because we did talk about this initially going into it, are Hellraisers going to be running their standard setup, or are we going to see some sort of variation? I mean, when they were playing earlier in the day, they were holding very much towards balcony, pit, and arch. So very standard setup. They weren't very aggressive in the apartments, and that's something that I was wondering if they could have worked better for them if they had. And once again, you see that they're sort of close to apartments, but not like a double, triple setup in apartments. It's like some teams do.
Yeah, I think they're actually worried about middle. The teams take over middle very fast, and they want to be able to stop that because it's. Yeah, here we go.
Right,
and this is the reason why. No, so you
Adrian.
actually do have a lot of teams that does this. Take over middle fast, through a smoke, just like VP did here, and Hellraisers, they're ready for it.
Yeah, that was a really good investment putting Adrian in quad like that, getting the 2 kills here. Kucha picking up 2 of his own and actually makes it a triple. Seemed like all of Virtus.pro were intent to just try and line up for Hellraisers so they can get multiple kills. That is exactly the round they were looking for, and because VP didn't get the bomb down either, and they've lost a couple of players in each of the anti-ecos they had, their economy can't be too good. They can force a buy, but it's not that great.
Yeah, it's very solid CT's hold in the middle from Hellraisers. Again, this is what you want to see from Hellraisers. Again, as you saw there, a VP very aggressive up middle. Just hold your positions the first few rounds, get VP to play a little bit more defensive, and then you can start pushing yourself.
VP don't even want to go back to middle this time. They're going to focus a little bit on Banana, but I mean, they're going to have to wait until the smokes are gone, and by that time, do they have time left to do something else? They're also over at second mid. They're checking apartments as well, so they're getting like a really good read about where Hellraisers aren't playing on the map. Now they just need to come up with a call, and we can see from the overview that B might be a good call because there's 4 people in A. Angel, maybe on rotation. What would be your decision here?
Well, the thing is, it's still 55 seconds left. You know the CTs use the smokes to their advantage for a very long time on this map. You just want to wait it out, get some map control, maybe take over one side of middle just to gain some advantage, and then you can decide if you want to go A, you want to split B, or go B. Entirely up to you, as long as you get some map control. Especially now when Neo goes down, it's probably going to be an A for Virtus.pro because they don't have any time to work with.
Wow. Hellraisers didn't see anyone else as well, so they might be able to guess what's going on, but Adrian will fall. That's exactly the opening they were looking for by Ali to take that kill. Now, clock is running quite low at the moment, 24 seconds. Snax is sneaking his way up, but Doja will take him down. They got to move quick soon, because otherwise they will simply run out of time. Doja down in the pit, he's just such a strong position for him to hold. Kucha will be dropped, but he still can't really get the bomb down. Taz is trying to jump out of apps to get it. Pasha gets the 1 kill in. If he can find Doja quick, but oh, he cannot do it. Oh, that's such a shame. Virtus.pro, they did get the opening kill that they were looking for, but Doja was sort of halfway smoked off, just managed to play around the smoke.
Yeah, the problem there was that when Neo went down on Banana, Hellraisers, they knew already, okay, there's no one else B, they're going to hit A because there's no time left. So you had an instant rotate from Hellraisers coming in, so they actually had to fight a lot of people there. It was close, yeah, sure, the last remaining 2 players from Hellraisers, they were really low on HP, but again, the time was so low, there was really no time to get the bomb down.
It's a real shame. So that's a couple of times now that VP have ended up towards middle or A and not quite make it work. This time it's Kucha's turn to open up, and this isn't like a complete round from VP. They have only really, well, Taz has some body armor and Neo has the AK, but that's all they have to make this round work.
Yeah, and again, no nades and no nothing. They can't really expect anything here. I think Neo just bought the AK. He doesn't even have armor. He should give it to Taz. But I'm guessing they just want to try and get a pick or 2 here just to lower the CT's economy.
Yeah. And going B, they're going to want to have Neo get that pick. He's playing really well on Banana and B in general. Like, he's just such a god at doing that. I am surprised that Virtus.pro haven't invested into anything this round, like any grenades, because that's such an, like, it can be a really light investment and a big return. If you get just 1 smoke, 1 flashbang right, you can get the bomb down, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Smoke off CT spawn, that 1 expo flash through the smoke and Banana and just rush. You can easily kill off the two guys holding the bomb side, get the bomb down. But when you don't have any nades, you just have to do it, pick and play, and hope that Neo actually gets a solid headshot.
And would you prefer them having Glocks and then grenades, or do you think the P250 purchase is better instead? I mean, obviously no problem here for Doja picking up these kills.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think that was a bad idea to give Neo the AK. He didn't have an armor. You just give it to Taz, so he actually can take a duel. Because you're gonna end up dying if you don't get that 1 shot. Sorry, you don't get the 1 shot in the first bullet, which. If Hellraisers are holding their position correctly, you will never get that opportunity. Then it's better, okay, well, I'm not going to be able to afford an armor with this AK. I'm just going to buy a P250. I might buy an armor as well, but the same, 1 smoke, 1 flash. That's all you need, and just try to get to sight, at least. because they didn't get anything out of this one. They didn't even get a pick. So that basically, they just wasted a lot of money for, in short, like nothing.
Yeah.
And he can't even buy now, I think, Neo.
No, I think, and Pasha, I think, may have ended up dropping for someone as well, because he had just a tiny bit of money. He has a Tech 9 now, which is not a bad weapon for him to have, but it could be an interesting approach from Virtus.pro if they could at least maybe buy an AWP and Pasha and have him open up the round, getting a pick somewhere. Like right here, if that was Pasha with an AWP looking over the smoke instead of an AK on Snags, probably could have been a little bit more fun from VP. Nice angle from Angel. This is like, these angles are very, very common, and it's a bit hit and miss if you do it, but it feels good when you get that kill through, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does for sure, especially when you know, okay, they're not going to be able to go through Banana. If we end up getting an entry through a smoke, that's just to our advantage. And again, sure, they got Neo. He didn't have a weapon anyway, but it's still a man advantage.
Yeah. So Hellraisers have managed to equalize the score, and the clock is once again ticking down on the Virtus.pro team. 45 seconds left. They've got one guy up in Abs, and I mean, they're just looking for an opening. They needed a way to equalize the man situation right now, so they can get into a 4-on-4, preferably a 4-on-3, and make it work. Snags fighting, goes down. Taz should have probably got the return kill then, and the fact that he doesn't means they're now in a very tough spot. Kucha goes down, but it might be too late at this point. They are in a 2-on-4 with, again, almost no time left here. A nice pick off on Pasha, but he doesn't check the corner, and Flame, he's gonna be grinning at that.
Yeah, smart play by Hellraisers. Actually, just have two guys there at the same position. There's most of the times you will never end up looking, especially when it's only 20 seconds left on the clock. You would instantly assume that the CTs would have 4 guys on A and just 1 on B.
If Virtus.pro were watching the earlier match with Hellraisers, I think they can know, and even just from playing with them, they pretty realize there's almost always going to be a guy playing either on balcony or in pit. How can they break that? Is there a smart way they can get through that defense over at Apartments?
I mean, they had a good idea the first weapon round where they just took over middle and they had one guy going along. Because then Archway. Because then you can just go in there. You can see, okay, there's no one balcony, okay, and everyone else just rush quad and apps and just take over pit. And also the quad and even get the bomb down. But you don't see that happening for the last 3 rounds.
Now they seem to keep running into issues with either guy playing abs, or he could fall back into pit later on and essentially play almost both positions. And they haven't quite come up with a way of dealing with it. Virtus.pro, they're going to be sort of semi-ecoing. I mean, Bialy has the AK from the previous round. Is it panic time for VP? I mean, assuming it's going to be 5-3 here, is that a big issue for them?
No, it shouldn't be. I mean, again, they're on the harder side on Inferno. They shouldn't be stressed out at all. It's only 4-3. It's probably going to be 5-3 here now. Instead of just buying AKs and an armor, thinking, okay, I'm going to do a hero round here. Just save your money. Buy an op for Pasha. Let him work some picks.
Angel, really, really good team flash in there from his mate on the other side. Adrian is going to get a kill, and then Kucha goes down, so now it's all up to Neo. It's a good triple from Angel, and as long as they only lose the one guy in an Antico like this, not such a big deal. The AK seems to be lost as well, and Angel will make it a quad kill for himself. And you can see a little bit of confidence back there. I mean, there are more alive Hellraisers in this match than they were earlier. Yeah,
I mean, because again, this is, I wouldn't really call it a grudge match, but they want to win this game, especially when a team like Virtus.pro coming in, they had 2 player changes for Hellraisers. They want to show that we're still in this to win.
Yeah, because if you lose this match, you're out. This is the deciding match of the group, and it's a big upset no matter who goes out, but I'd say it's a little bit bigger if it ends up being Virtus.pro. Neo charging in, and this is what he does so well, opening up one. He's flashed in. Bialy helps out, takes down Flamey. Next in line, it's going to be Kucha. He gets the one, but he actually has to do more, or at least he has to stay alive until his team shows up. But one of them is Stojan. He's miles away coming in for Banana. It's going to take a long time before they can do a full 3-man retake here, and that's a big issue. The bomb is going to go down, and they have only a kit on Adrian as well, so this is going to be rough, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well. Again, Hellraisers, they have a lot of money to work with. They should just stick here. Maybe they won't win the round, but just at least make sure that VP doesn't get alive or get out of there alive. Because again, VP, they don't have any money, right? So even if they win the round, just reset their money. Sure, they're going to be able to buy next round, but if they end up losing that one, they're going to have to save again.
So much damage being dished out, but somehow VP are actually coming out on top here as Taz and Bialy pick up a couple of kills. Doja waiting down here, and he actually waited all along. He never intended to try and retake. He just said, fine, I'll just, as you said, get the exit frags, and they do exactly that. So actually, huge success rate from Dosha there. That could have been 3 members alive from VP and turns into just the 1.
Exactly, and again, you saw their money there real quick. I think VP was circulating around 4.2k in money, and when they buy up now, they're going to be at 0. As you can see, it's only Snax that has 2k. If they end up losing this round, again, without the bomb down, they're going to be forced to save. And this is why it's so important to actually get those exit kills, even if you're not going to win the round.
Kucha getting 2 free shots in, no one really retaliating, but he didn't hit any of them, so it doesn't really help much. Now he's up in abs, and that will be the 3rd one, and Taz is out. Kucha in the middle again, quick flick onto Neo. That's the kind of opening that they need, exactly. I mean, from now on, unless Hellraisers make a big mistake, VP are going to have a tough time coming back into this round.
Yeah, and this is exactly what I like to see from Kucha with the off as well. Just walking around, Pasha with the revenge strike there, but it's still 4-on-3 for Hellraiser's favor. But you want to keep an eye out on the op for Hellraisers. If they keep on moving like that, he got 2 frags.
Yeah.
1 in abs, pushed over, got 1 in middle. There's never any, you're never getting a chance to know where he is.
That was a quick kill from Pasha. He's moved up to the middle. He's looking for 1 more if he can spot the guy in Graveyard. That might actually be the opening. If they come back from a 3-on-5 into winning the round, that's going to be big. And you can see Pasha's trying to check as many angles as he can. Angel is right behind him, and Pasha, he never got the target. If he had, especially now that the rest are pushing Banana, that could have actually caused a rotation from Flamey as well, and everything could have gone quickly wrong. Flamey, though, playing the Fountain really well. Bialy's going to get a kill on him, but he has a 1-on-3 for the young Polish player, and it's almost going to be impossible. He goes for the bomb plant, so that much is succeeded with, but Angel here, last couple of pistol shots should do it, and if all else fails, his teammates are coming to help out. Bialy can't really win this situation. And that will be 6-4, but they got the bomb plant at least. Yeah,
that was really important to get the bomb down, because that's an extra $800 in your bank, and especially now, like we were talking about before, when Hellraiser actually got all those frags, VP was very starved on money. Those $800, they can probably buy again here now. It's just going to be, they won't have all the weapons they want.
The peek that Taz did up in apartments when he got shot by Kucha, he sort of crouch peeked in, as we sometimes talk about. Could he have, I mean, sometimes you see people peek with the knife, shoulder peek, you know, strafe back and forth. They knew Kucha was in that area. Was it a bit of a risk from Taz to sort of just sit down in front of it?
Yeah, I don't think he actually thought that Kucha actually might be having, that he might have an op over in the apartment. So it's just a regular standard peek, AK versus M4.
Yeah. Hoping to come out on top there. It can be really risky. Sometimes if you do strafe back and forth really quick, you can force the op to shoot, and then you at least know it's there, and maybe you can even go for the refrag if he hasn't moved out of the way. So there's a couple of different ways to handle that as well. Flamey with a good kill on Snax, and this is an eco round coming up from VP. So the bomb plant didn't do enough for them here. Flamey getting an ace in the anti-eco. The young player there just completely destroying Virtus Pro in Banana. And that, I mean, even though we all kind of know that it's less impressive to kill 5 people when they don't have armor or rifles, on the team, is it still like a good feeling that, you know, that just happened?
I mean, especially for that player getting the ace. Sure, it's an eco ace, but you still feel good about yourself. You're getting those frags. You saw there, Flamey. You got a 3-kill with the AK. The spray was there and everything. It's just a feel-good moment, basically.
Well, he's gonna have a chance to repeat himself because they're coming back for seconds. It's gonna be Flamey and Kucha with a double AWP. They go for the repeat, and they don't have to. They could have just stayed back and fought, and it would have been a very uncomfortable position. If Kucha goes down here, actually VP are back in the round, and smoke goes up. Angel is there to help out, and Hellraisers really gotta be careful they don't throw away a big lead here. They could end up finishing this half 11-4, and that would be a big success for them. Dosha down in the pit is going to be taking down Neo, or the grave there in the middle, and it's all on Pasha.
Yeah, and not really that much he can do here. He can probably try and kill off a few Hellraisers members, but especially now with the Molotov on as well.
Gets the one in there, but he's on 16 health, and I think he realizes something is going on behind. He's not going to check that spot. He sprays on down. Dosha somehow not getting the kill either, and that was a long and awkward battle, but it ended up in favor of Hellraisers. Now, what is it that happens on a team? Because the 3 entry frags they got, they were in a 5-on-2 situation. What does it take? Is it just someone yelling loudly enough on the team speak and saying, everyone get back, don't stop fighting, or is it the individual person making that call to actually not continue to fight? Yeah,
I mean, you saw there that Flamey actually kept on peeking, and which was a mistake. It's just that adrenaline you get when you get three players again. You just want more and more, and it just takes a very accomplished player to know, okay, I shouldn't peek here now. We have the advantage. Let's just leave it like that, and we did our job.
I always wondered if that was one of the purposes that Blade fulfilled when he was the 6th person, to be the guy to say enough is enough, no more fighting here. They're in the bomb site though with just pistols. That's the Tech 9 at work. Pasha getting a double kill. Adrian and Kucha going down, and it is now a 2v4. Baeli waiting right at the angle here. Might be the perfect range with the C-set. 75, he's a little bit too anxious and he doesn't get the kill. I think he could have just waited a little bit longer and it would have been great now. It's a 2v2. The bomb is down, but it's not that far. Tick. Flamey comes in with the kill. Angel now 1v1 versus Snax. Pistols out as well. Snax gonna clutch it at the end to get the triple. Him and Pasha single-handedly nearly winning that round.
Yeah, I mean, that was way too close. Virtus.pro had a bomb down. It was a 4-on-2. They could just hold positions. Just play defensive. You play by the bomb instead of just keep on peeking. Because that was, I mean, if Snax didn't get that 1-on-2 there, clearly they would have lost. And again, it just astonished me because VP, they're again, normally they're clutch situations and stuff like that. They're normally very calm and collected, and you don't see that now from this VP team.
I think the pressure of potentially getting knocked out of the group where you had Penta and Volgaire, like that's not a headline you want to see anywhere. That, you know, we lost the group.
No, for sure not. And here you actually see both teams with an off now, so it's going to be quite fun to see if it's going to be a Kucha versus Pasha battle.
And last time that happened, I think Pasha won it. That was over by Library, and he was just taking a quick step out.
But that was after Kucha actually got 2 entries, though, so it's...
still worth it.
Oh, there
Pasha,
we go.
Oh, he's going to take down Adrian. Angel with a good return on to Baeli. In the middle, they seem to be fighting, so we do get it. Almost a double kill there. He knows scopes, but can't hit it. Angel running around the corner, very low on health. Dosha, I think he finally went down up in Amsterdam in pit, so it's still a 2v2 here. And 5 rounds is already pretty decent for VP. If they get a 6th one here and Hellraisers, I'm not sure what their economy is like, but they could also end up having to force up for the 15th round. There's so much on the line right now for Virtus.pro.
Yeah, this is a tough nut to crack for Hellraisers as well. Good position for VP.
Nice work from Snax. Last time it was a triple to clutch the round. This time it's a double. Goes for another triple if he can here with the pistol out as well, and they're just taking turns to peek. Neo will take down Flamey. I mean, it's really hard when you're playing Flamey's position then, because every time you aim one place, there's going to be a guy popping out somewhere else. I mean, there's some good coordination between VP at the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a very good hold by VP. You saw that the difference there, instead of when they played the previous round with Eco, instead of just playing together, they had 2 guys, one on side, one in Graveyard, just messing with the Hellraisers members. And it's so hard to actually retake that side when that happens, when you actually play together.
They had enough for a buy here, Hellraisers, and that's really important. 2 of them are pistols, so it's not exactly great, but there's the AWP, there are the grenades in place as well, and a couple of rifles. VP seem content with playing this round somewhat slowly again.
Yeah, which they should. Again, I think they know that Hellraisers should be low on money. Just take it calm. Just wait for them to make their first mistake. Maybe they want to peek something they shouldn't have and just get the entry.
I mean, another sign to suggest that Hellraisers didn't have enough to begin with here is that there's still a minute left on the clock, and they only have 1 smoke grenade left. So once that smoke is gone, VP can walk into any bomb site with, and all the worst they can get flashed. But they're not going to be walking through smoke, and that's a big problem here. Look at Pasha turning the corner. He is scoped up and doesn't get the kill there. Looked like he was about to point-blank range Dosha, but that's an important kill. Adrian to take down Baeli. Looking good right here for Hellraisers, as Kucha is still going to keep the man lead here. Taz and Snax, they are wrapping around from either side of the bomb site, but one of them has to get a big opening, or preferably both, and it could actually be up from the apartments here. Oh, Taz got spotted jumping down. He still gets the kill on Adrian. Turns the box, and he's going to go down now. Snax, 25 seconds is just not a lot of time here.
No, he needs to get a move on. Because he knows, because the guy at B actually killed someone before. I think it was Neo.
Oh, Snax. I'm not sure why Doge is re-peeking, but he's going to get the kill anyway. That looked scary. I was going to say, just stay in pit and fight for the time, but he got the kill. I mean, it's Doge.
Yeah, you can just hold the angle towards the bomb site, because he needs to go to the bomb site, obviously, to plant. But yeah, 9-6, it's still doable. I mean, Hellraisers, if they get the pistol round, I would say they're in an advantage, actually. 6 rounds may sound enough on the T side, but losing the pistol, again,
could end badly.
It could end badly. It could just be that 1 round that you win, which resets the money for the CTs, and all of a sudden you're in the lead by quite a lot.
Hellraisers seem more alive. They seem more awake than they did against Penta. So I don't know if it's just because they've had time to play more games, or it's because they respect Virtus.pro more from the beginning, that they realize this is going to be a battle for our lives. If it's going to work, we're going to have to go all in here.
Yeah.
Second half coming up now. So if you're just joining us, then welcome to Aces ROG 2015. It's Hellraisers versus Virtus.pro. This is the elimination match of the group. You lose here, you're out out, you win, well, then you finally get to move on.
Exactly.
But it's scary.
You see here the setup for Hellraisers on the pistol round here. You see a Molotov and 2 smokes and a flash. We're probably going to see a B take here. Smoke off CT spawn, smoke off coils, and Molotov back aside.
Now, I've been raving about Neo and his ability to defend B all day, so can't let me down now, Neo. It's going to be a B push as well. He does only have, well, he has a smoke actually, so that's going to be interesting. If he can time the smoke exactly when Hellraisers have already used theirs, then that's going to be really annoying for them. So there's the one smoke towards CT spawn. Neo does put down the smoke, but they don't care anymore. They're just going to rush through. Snax picking up the first kill, taking down Angel, but they're inside the site, and they should be able to get the bomb plant down, especially now that Snax is dead. Virtus.pro, they have a fairly quick rotation, and they have the kit on Bialy, so this is not an impossible retake, but it's not going to be easy.
Oh, no, for sure not, especially when the bomb is on. It's a 4-on-4. The smokes are still there. They should be just about faded. But they have good position for Hellraisers as well.
Oh, Neo again. He picks up Flamey. 2 kills by Ali to take down Kucher. And I said not easy. It turned out to be super easy for Virtus.pro.
And that's exactly what VP needed as well. 2 great shots by Neo, and then Bialy with another 2, just demolishing everyone that's holding the site. Great retake from Virtus.pro.
All right, that's very unlikely. Was that Hellraisers making a big mistake, or was it just the quality of the shots?
No, they were all peeking. Instead of playing Crossfire, they were all peeking at the same time. Again, you can't really keep that into your calculations that you will have one player just instant headshotting 2 people. Yeah. But just play it safe there. Just play Crossfire, make them come to you instead of just play in like what I always say, play the bomb.
Yeah. And there's another thing, which is that when you only have a kit on one person like you do in these pistol rounds, especially in this bomb site, if the kit dies in the wrong place, then even if you actually kill everyone on the bomb site, you have to look for the kit, then look for the bomb. We've seen that situation where you actually lose even though you're winning. Flamey with a good return kill on Pasha here, and the one thing they just want to do right now, VP, is at least prevent Hellraisers from putting down the bomb, and also preferably not lose any more members here. And they have some good setups for it. I mean, they all seem to be covering each other fairly well right now.
Yeah, and Dosh actually managed to pick up the M4 as well. This could be dangerous.
Oh, Taz goes down. I'm not liking the fact that they've left B before they spot the bomb, but now they definitely should, because they're losing members. They've given out one M4. Kucher's in the bomb site putting down the bomb. This could be the big turnaround moment for Hellraisers. This could be where they almost win the map here. Snax coming into it, gets the 1 kill with the FAMAS, stands up, USPS in hand, he gets the 1 headshot in. 1 more bullet here on Kucher. He does not have head armor, but Snax is going to go down. Kucher playing a nice game of juking there and ends up winning.
Yeah, that was actually pretty much a full save from Hellraisers. Yeah, they bought P250s, but didn't buy any armor because they got the bomb down during the pistol round. They were just saving, hoping that they would get a kill or 2. They managed to get the bomb down. They managed to even win the eco, which really sets Virtus.pro back.
Yeah, so what went wrong? Because they were playing super defensively. This wasn't VP, being aggressive down middle or, anything like that. They were playing all the way back at the library and inside bomb site.
Yeah, but you did have one guy in the middle first getting instantly headshotted by Flamey. He went down, and that just changed around because they actually gave Dosha the M4. He managed to headshot the guy in pit. Sure, Dosha went down, but the guy in pit is headshotted now. And then you had one guy by library and one guy in pit, and that guy in pit is headshotted. As soon as you got him, you had the whole site. You got the bomb down, and then it's just about managing to hold the after plant.
So just the 1 catalyst in there. Losing a player early on, the rest of the team feels a bit shaky now. Hellraisers making noises like they want to get to the B bomb site, and look at this play. This is actually some Snax level smoke play. 2 smokes are up and you're just hiding in between. It's Flamey actually to pick up Bialy. That was over in apartments, so the other side of the map, but I'm actually loving this play from Angel. It's so cool to see this kind of Counter-Strike, and Snax is going to go down just as the smoke evaporates. Now they feel confident enough to go in here. Neo, this is headshot range with the P250. If they come close to the box, if they're further back, it's probably going to take 2 shots, I think. Smoke goes off here, and yeah, there is 1, 2. Click the quick think here. They're getting closer, but Neo can't stay alive. And now what do Virtus.pro do? I mean, they're 2 on 4.
Yeah, again, they should just try and hold their positions, wait for Hellraisers to save the weapons and try and get a kill. But as you can see, they're both in CT spawn, so you should actually have one guy, which would be Taz in this case, rotate back down to Banana. Pasha just stays in spawn, CT spawn, and just wait for them to actually go back. Sure, they have armor, they have P250, so they're probably going to opt to save because they do need to have 1 more eco since they full bought this round.
One of the plays we sometimes identify with Virtus.pro, sometimes with Na'Vi, they're both teams that love doing it, is the aggressive down mid push, where you put maybe 2 people banana, 3 people down mid, you throw a bunch of grenades at the T-ramp, and you try and simply overpower your opponent and hope you didn't somehow get boxed in from the potential terrorist coming up second mid. Is that a play they should go for right now, or is that too big of a risk?
No, they should actually. I mean, since they need one more save anyway, just the rest could actually just afford to buy an HE grenade, nothing else, because again, they're at 1.9k. It's a gamble. It might pay off, it may not pay off, but it's one of those things right now where they're in. I would actually advise against it. They're still in the lead in terms of not rounds, but they're on the CT side. They have a lot of rounds to work with, and just try and get a few kills off. You might even get a weapon or two, and that could easily turn the round away since you have Pasha and Taz both with armor.
They do get down bottom of Banana really quickly, and Hellraisers want to run through the smoke, and I can't explain why. Snax gets 2 kills with the USPS. It isn't really sexy, but it's super effective at this point here. Kucha trying to see if he can get a return kill right now, but Hellraisers may have just made a big mistake, and the gain wasn't that big. I mean, even if they got through the smoke, at most they take control of Banana, so what?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, you do have time to work with. It's not like you really have to rush through Banana because you didn't have any time. Just wait for the smoke, because chances are that VP would not have, say, bought 5 smokes, for example. Just wait it out and see what happens. If they keep on re-smoking Banana, then yeah, sure, you might just go through it, but not in the beginning of the round.
Potentially fatal mistake, but they seem to have recovered, and now, apart from Adrian, they're almost all grouped up. So they go for B right now. Pasha already over there, and he has a more powerful pistol, which actually makes a big difference right now. If they can rotate everyone else, if they get the idea of Virtus.pro that this is going to be a B push, and as soon as the smokes go in, they will, but then the rotation is going to be a little bit too far away. Nice smoke off there towards Coils, and Snax in the background. USPS in hand, and very clean shots from Kucha. You got to give him that. That kind of saves the round. It definitely saves the round for Hellraisers.
Oh yeah, it did. It was looking very grim there in the beginning, but they should have this now. Bomb down, 3-on-2, and they have Taz with a P250, but that's about it.
Tries to get the jump over, maybe look over the smoke. Shooting someone in the legs there, and that's going to be annoying in the long run, but he can't really do much at the end. So Flamey with a double, actually triple of his own, to make it a 5-round lead now for Hellraisers. I mean, a 5-round lead on Inferno when you're on the less favored side, how big is that? I
mean, yeah, it's still big, especially if you win this next round again, because, again, it's getting to the point where VP can't afford to make any more mistakes, but you're not at that point just yet. They still have 4 more rounds on the T side to win the game. So VP, there's no point in stressing out. They still have time. I would say if they lose this round, that's where the point where, okay, we actually need to start winning rounds here, because they will be on a save again, VP, if they lose this round.
All right, there's some time left for the Polish team to make it back into the game. Hellraisers, I mean, they have been losing a lot of people in these anti-ecos as well, which is a little bit worrisome. VP holding 4 members in the A-bomb site, and I'm guessing, without even looking at it, it's Neo at B. No surprise. They have such a lot of confidence in his ability to hold B, and I'd say more often than not, it's actually rewarded that confidence. Like, he's very good at it, but he's actually out of smokes, and already at 55 seconds, that means they can walk in here and challenge him, and there's actually nothing he can do except to take the fight.
Yeah, especially now when he doesn't have a smoke. He's just probably waiting for the VP members over on the A-bomb side to smoke for him. But if they can't, I mean, right now you're looking at it, VP, they don't have a single smoke, and then it's really dangerous to just have Neo all alone on the B-bomb site.
Hellraisers have an incredible amount of grenades, not just smokes, flashbangs, and molotovs to Snax. Tries to take a quick peek here, but the bomb is over at second mid. So this is just a bit of a fake being thrown out, and as long as they can keep Snax, there's even a 3rd VP member here. They've rotated 3 people, or 2 of them, over to B, and that's going to leave the A-bomb side much weaker. Now it's down to the A-hold here. They got to get a couple of kills before the rest of the VP team can get in, otherwise they could lose the round, and Pasha is the man for the job. Byali to pick it up as well on Kucha. Taz chiming in. Everybody's doing work. Pasha with a quick double at the end, and that is going to make it a round.
Yeah, the Hellraisers were a little bit slow there to actually hit the A-bomb site, especially, I don't know if that was supposed to be a fake on the B-bomb site. We're just trying to see, okay, how many members of VP do they actually have on the B-bomb site. But if they just rushed there a little bit sooner, because again, VP didn't have anyone in pit. They had 3 guys on site, and the reason for that is because they had just rotated back from the B-bomb site.
And if Hellraisers had been fast, those members that have been rotated,
they would have been in library at most.
And that's a big issue. That was a scary scenario for VP, and I mean, buying those fakes, it's a little bit art, a little bit science. Exactly when you start to rotate people over, if you make the wrong call, then it can be detrimental. Now it's only a 4-round difference, and Hellraisers, they did not get the bomb plant. Their money can't be looking too good either, so they need to at least get the bomb plant this round, and preferably just continue to win while Virtus.pro's round loss bonus is reset. But this A-hold, 3 people, 2 of them inside the bomb site and 1 in pit. I kind of wish there would have been 1 over at Archway as well, just because these 2 inside the bomb site could get smoked out. But Taz with a good kill, Pasha as well, Adrian to go down. Taz jumping up on the box, they line up, it's a triple kill for Taz. Gonna leave Doja, 1v5. And Taz has not had the best day today, but he's come alive in this game. That's a 4 kill.
Well. Yeah, nice hold by VP again. They're actually playing 2 guys on side, which is very effective versus Hellraisers now, because they're smoking off pit. They're trying to get side control, but VPs they're just not letting him. And I'm not sure here now. Hellraisers might actually force buy, or they might end up saving. I would opt to actually save if they actually can't afford all the weapons they need, and they are, because they still have rounds to work with. I mean, they're still in the lead, 12-9. It's going to be 12-10 here now, but there's still a lot of rounds left.
They have the time for it. Quick push up top of Banana, see if they can catch anyone off, and Angel ate a grenade along the way, and Virtus.pro were playing safely enough that they weren't going to get picked off easily by even if all 5 had kept rushing, they probably would have been just fine. So it's going to leave Adrian alone. Making a lot of noise as he's running away. You can see Taz just kind of tracking him through the smoke almost. So it's, I mean, this has gone from looking like we talked about, they had a 5-round lead at one point. That's pretty much evaporated in like very, very quickly. Yeah,
especially again on the CT side on Inferno. Since it is so CT side nowadays, you can actually come back, especially from a 5-round deficit. So again, now it's 12-10. Looking good for Virtus.pro. They're actually starting to get a bunch of money in their bank. So even if you lose this one, they can still buy, which is very important for them at this stage.
Let's see. Bunch of Molotovs as well. 4 of them picked up on the VP side. So apart from buying time with smokes, they can additionally buy even more time. Meaning if Hellraisers already themselves play a slow round now and Virtus.pro see it coming and just delay using their grenades, I mean, we've seen plenty of teams, probably mostly Na'Vi, but a bunch of other teams have. It happens as well. Hellraisers is a slow team on the terrorist side too, generally speaking.
Yeah, and this is the thing about, this is why this is such a CT-sided map, because as soon as the CTs actually starts getting money in their bank, they can afford all the luxuries, the Molotovs, the smokes, and it just wastes so much time for the terrorists to actually hit a bomb site.
Oh, that's an interesting smoke from Kucha. Very, very cool position. So this smoke's probably for a bomb plant. Landing that forward in the bomb side, I imagine it will be. Flamey going to take down by Ali. Is anyone going to run in here? Pasha coming up from behind. He only gets the one. That could have been a huge position from Pasha. They do put down the bomb right in that smoke in front. So great tactical maneuver here coming out from Hellraisers. It's going to be a 4v3 and a retake coming in from Virtus.pro. They still have Taz inside. It's going to be frustrating. They planted right in front of his face. Adrian to take the kill on Taz. And the rest of VP might run away here instead of trying to retake 2v4. But they're going to keep fighting. Neo only gets the 1, and Hellraisers, absolutely sublime execution.
Yeah, that was a really good round by Hellraisers. I think they noticed that, okay, well, Virtus.pro, they like to play the bomb site, so what we're going to do here is we're going to smoke off the bomb site, and we're going to drop into pit, and actually just get the bomb down. And that's exactly what they did. They got pit control because they got that one guy. That didn't really matter if Virtus.pro actually had the site, because they were completely smoked off, and then they just held the afterplans. So it was a very good read from Hellraisers.
It's almost like a different philosophy of playing the game. Instead of killing everyone, clearing the bomb site, then putting the bomb down, you say, well, you can keep the bomb site if you want. We just want to sneak in and put the bomb down, and then you can do whatever you want afterwards. We'll never let you get close to it.
Yeah.
Doja going to pick off Snacks at the beginning of this round, and VP, if we bring up the scoreboard real quick, because we need to take a look at the money here. So actually, they have enough to buy. Biley doesn't, but the rest will force it no matter what at this point. It's too late in the game to start ecoing if you're VP.
Oh yeah, especially when it's not like you want to play to tie the game. You want to play to win, so they will definitely buy next round if they end up losing this.
Yeah. That's not something they need right now. They got to keep winning rounds right here and now. Snacks is already gone. Doja has taken a lot of damage. And it seems like Hellraisers is still in the process of clearing apartments, which they're doing at this very moment. And the rotation, I mean, actually this is where Neo becomes an even more valuable player in B, because once they're a man down, if they can put 3 in A still and have him holding B, that's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like you even have that one less player, since you already have 3 on A, which is your standard setup anyway. It's just, if Hellraisers are smart here now, they're just going to wait out the smoke on Banana and just hit it. Especially now since Neo went down.
Oh, wow. Maybe I cursed him. Angel on 4 health left. He's going to actually jump over the last flames there. It would have been very tragic if he had ended up going down. He's got to wait for the next line of fire here. Oh my god, the time. Look at it. 12 seconds. I'm not sure that Hellraiser actually thought about this. They're getting into the site. They're going to be there just in time. But if the bomb carrier had died here, that would have been the end. Bomb goes down with just a few seconds left, and that is cutting it remarkably close.
Yeah, and that was, again, I was actually going to tell or say that I would have liked Hellraiser to just hit B there, because again, the chances are they will only have one CT player there. Waiting for that when there was like only 20 seconds left on the clock, faking B, forcing that VP player rotation was just key, and especially getting that kill on, I think it was Taz in pit. I think if he wouldn't have gone down, Virtus.pro would have ended up winning the round. But again, you see there, Angel, very, very smart in terms of his calling right now.
Hellraiser seem like they have good communication between the team, even though it was really low on time at the end there. I mean, they managed to make it work. They squeezed the round through. Now it's a 14-10 lead, and just like you said, Virtus.pro could end up forcing up this round. I mean, it's not like the biggest force up in the world. It's only really byali who has a pistol, and that's not the end of the world. But if they lose this round, they could lose the game.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this is the key round for Virtus.pro. If they want to turn this game around, especially with weapons, they need to win this round, because next round they're going to be stuck with pistols, and it's going to take a lot from each and single or each VP member to actually win the round.
I love the fact that Hellraisers went for the forward position smoke in A to put the bomb down. I kind of wish they'd do the same in B, because that's something else we've seen Fnatic do, and a lot of other teams too. And it is a lot of fun, but Virtus.pro are holding, I mean, the way they're holding with this crossfire, it's going to be a little bit difficult. If they could get rid of one of them, it's definitely possible. And they've got the bomb over there, and they've got a lot of Molotovs as well. So I'm wondering if they're going to try and firebomb out part of the bomb site and then go all in for the rest of it. 35 seconds left. VP have 3 members, so no, actually just 2. One of them is a decoy. Snax hiding in the corner. They're running past, but they will check it. Neo gets the 1. He has a lot more here, but it's only going to be a double kill, and that's actually not enough in that position. Adren waiting in the middle, turns around, goes down to Taz, and that's a huge kill from Taz.
Yeah, it is. If Taz would have gone down from Adrian, I think that would have been 15-10 to Hellraisers. They can still win this. I mean, it's 3-on-2. You still have the few skits on the CTs. As long as they do this retake.
It's a nice time to have a Molotov left. It forces Flamey out, but when he comes out from behind new boxes, he's really mad, and he ends up going for the kill and actually gets it. So now 2v2. That bomb is still so far. Take that smoke. They're going to have to run through it. Angel is there. He gets the 1 by Ali, charging through, AK in hand, but he realizes there's not enough time. Flamey peeks out to get the kill, and Hellraisers, they make that round work.
Yeah, and that was it was a good hold by Hellraisers, but for VP there, they had 3 guys. They had 1 guy in coils. He threw the Molotov, and he just went in without even. I don't know if the communication wasn't there for VP, but he just went in alone.
Yeah.
Ended up dying, and then all of a sudden it's 2-on-2, and there's a bunch of smokes down by CT spawn, so VP members can't actually get through, and all of a sudden the Hellraisers had advantage.
Force up going in. Dosh is going to take down Snags. They were prepared for that push even through the smoke. If they could win now, it'd still be hard for them, I think, to reach overtime, but it's definitely doable. If not, then Hellraisers are going to make it out of the group, and Virtus.pro won't even make it to the playoffs here at the Asus ROG.
Yeah, that's a big shocker to me. I was actually expecting a VP NIP final here in Assembly, but again, you can actually see the difference in Hellraiser's play as well. Like, you can tell that they were more comfortable playing a team like VP, because they probably had a bigger idea or better idea on how they actually play, instead of playing a team like Penta, where they don't really know that much.
Angel pretty has a lot of pages in his tactical book about exactly how VP play, and just like some intuition as well, knowing the players for such a long time. Pasha here, right at the edge. They do have the smoke going up, but we can tell the bomb is actually over at apartments towards second mid, so Kucha's the one holding it, and again, Hellraisers, they just want to sell the idea that you've got to keep more than 1 person. You can't just leave Neo here. You've got to have someone else with him. And if you do that, then we're going to hit A bomb site in full force.
Yeah, especially now. Look at VP's positions over on the A bomb side. You have 1 in apps, and you have 1 by libraries. That's not going to be an easy hold.
Well, byali's here, 5-7. Got 20 bullets in it, and this is headshot range. Just has to get the instant click. He takes down Adren. He takes another one with him. That's a good double kill, but it doesn't stop the bomb from going down. If he could have stayed alive, or if you could have killed Angel as well, maybe there was a chance. But they're going to have to go for a 2v3 retake without any kit, without any grenades, except for a flashbang, and with just pistols. Again, I think we were talking about divine intervention earlier. We're in that same area right here. Doja waiting. He's going to let one guy go through before he goes for the peek, and Flame, he's already finished the round before that even happened. So great play from Hellraisers and a big victory for them.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, coming into this game, I think every one of us said that VP had the edge over Hellraisers. Yeah. But again, Hellraisers, they played well, and you can clearly see how differently they played versus VP than when they played versus Penta.
Yeah.
You saw a completely different Hellraisers team there, because they actually, like I was talking about before, that it felt like Hellraisers actually had a good idea on how VP plays, and okay, how can we counter this? Whereas when they were playing against Penta, I think they got caught a little bit off guard. They didn't really know. But again, yeah, great play by Hellraisers, and
there's another CIS team that has a similar sort of functions in a similar way, and that's Na'Vi. And we sometimes talk about Na'Vi and we say, well, they tend to play better against better teams. Hellraisers have had a history of doing the same thing. How is that a real thing?
I mean, yeah, but I think that like most top teams actually play better versus other top teams, because you actually know where you have these specific teams on specific maps, whereas when you have an underdog team, you don't really know where you have them. You might just be guessing, well, you know, Inferno is a very good map for us, we're just going to play it, without even knowing that, okay, well, the underdog team might actually be really good on this specific map.
Well, very interesting group, of course. Penta ending up on first seed, and then in second it's Hellraisers. Let's throw it over onto the analyst desk. I think they are ready, so Richard, take it away.